So I want to do a quick refresher course on myjampal.com for the faculty, and this shows the student and faculty portals. We can look at what the students see when they log in. They're going to see all of their classmates' names, and if the student has uploaded a picture, they'll also see that. Each of them will have an individual password, and so if they don't put in the correct password, they will not be able to mess with their buddies' files. Let's log in with Adrienne, Rocky's wife. Adrienne. And we'll put in her password, and that wasn't it. Okay, that was it. And so she will have the option of uploading a new image file, which she can browse on her computer. She could be Edgar Allan Poe if she wants to. She can look at the Allegheny Jam songbook. There's a lot of entries, so I recommend that they filter. She's a guitar player, and these are so far the guitar tunes in the songbook, and pretty soon we'll also have a list of videos to go with that. They can look at the Regional Jam songbook, and that's one big lump of PDF. And someday when the snow is really deep and I don't have anything to do, maybe I can separate those to make them where they can be searched. But I have that sort of at the bottom of my list. So this Song Explorer is actually access to the entire library at my JamPal. And if I said library, I don't think anybody would go there. So here's a Song Explorer. Once again, I recommend that they narrow it down by instrument, and so we're going to do guitar, and you know, it's usually better if you don't put the whole word in. I want to see the guitar pieces that Mr. Jones has put in for us, and there are the videos in the library, and none of these are from the songbook. If you want to see those, you have to put in song. So if we just put in guitar, we'll see that there's some from the songbook, some from Carl Jones, some from Maggie Oakes Chitwood. But the thing that I think really makes it valuable is for the teacher to be able to assign specific items for the student to work on. And so in this case, Mr. Jones has set up for Adrienne to do the Crawdad song in Cripple Creek. He also has available her essential skills, and that's the YouTube video, and also some finger-picking exercises, tablature. So how did it get that way? Well, the faculty member has to sign in, and currently your sign-in is peanut butter, P-butter, and that's what that says, P-butter, and I recommend that you change it. Not that some other teacher is going to mess with your stuff, but it's just a good idea. And Carl, if you don't like that picture, you know, you just need to upload a different one. I don't know if we have another one here for Carl. I don't think so. So you could change that. I'm sure you got a million of them. And then it lists his 4 students here. Actually, he's got 7 or 8. And if we look at Adrienne, here's where he set up her tunes. And now he can do a few things from that. He can remove them from the class. He can import from the library on guitar, and there's the finger picking exercises that I just removed. I'm going to put it back in again. But before I do, I want to show you that you can actually review the materials to see if that's really what you wanted. Yeah, that's the PDF. And maybe, in fact, you don't like the way it's entered, and you want to edit those things. You can rename that file or change the level. You can also enter comments, and I think they can be useful for searches later also. If it's just a complete screw up, or maybe something video that you've updated and you want to get rid of the old one, you go under the edit and then you use this. This will remove it from the library, will no longer be available for anybody. And that's what happens when we save the changes. We're going to add that back to her class, and there it is again. So unfortunately, Ichabod, his lessons aren't filled out just yet. We do have, he's taken banjo, and we have the Johnson boys there for him. There's two ways we can add to his class. One is to import from the library. We're going to look at some banjo tunes that are intermediate, and we can add some tunes for him to look at, and there's all the banjo tunes. We could give him a beginner one to work on too, because, well, maybe this one's a little harder than average. And now when Ichabod logs in, he will see those. I'm going to show you one other thing we can do, and I've just logged Carl out. I'm going to put Jack Kahn in there, because Jack is teaching a dulcimer class to Angelina Baker. And right now she doesn't have anything in there to work on. I can import it from the library, but actually this time I want to add a new resource. And just to review how that's done, we're going to do Wayfaring Stranger. And I guess we want to really call it Poor Wayfaring Stranger, because all these words are searchable. I think it's in D minor. We don't have that one. I'm going to leave it blank. It's a dulcimer tune, and it's probably at the intermediate level at this point. So what we have here, I'm going to import from a video on the web, and I'm going to give some credit here. This is actually from Steve Kilby and not from Jack Kahn, so I can put that in the comment part. The reason you have to choose the media type is because the inputs are different for tablature than they are for videos. Because one is a cut and paste and the other is selecting from menu. So we proceed to the upload. And what we'll have to do is go find that video, and here it is. We're going to copy the address, and we're going to go back to our URL and paste it right there and save that. So now she has the Poor Wayfaring Stranger to work on in her class. I'll just quickly go back to the students, and I'm going to log her out, and let's log in Ichabod, and he hasn't changed his password yet. And once again, he's Carl Jones' student. And now when he clicks on that, here's the three that Carl put in for him to work on. Please let me know any questions you have. You can email me, or you can message me, you can call me.